Hello, and I want to talk to you today as an attorney about law firm marketing. And even if you're a beginner, I'm going to show you several questions that you can ask yourself in order to figure out exactly where to get started. I know with attorneys and law firms, oftentimes they just don't know where to start. They hear about Facebook or Google or AdWords or SEO and all these terms that get thrown in their faces. And as an attorney myself, I battled that when I started my firm over 10 years ago. But over the last 10 years, I've gone through and worked with some of the top digital marketers in the world, and I've educated myself as an attorney and also as a marketer on how to market your law firm online. So I'm here to help you, and if you'll stick with me, I'm going to show you simple questions that you can ask yourself that's going to narrow down your focus, and it's going to help you get started marketing your law firm online. So let's jump right into it right now. And with regard to law firm marketing, when attorneys come to me and they say, Richard, where am I supposed to get started? I have no idea what to do or where to go. The first question I ask them is a very simple one. Who do you serve? Now, you may be serving all types of people, but who are you primarily serving with regard to maybe, let's say you're a divorce attorney. There's a divorce attorney that I know here in Austin, Texas, who is a woman, and she knows that she basically represents women or wives in family and divorce proceedings. So she's narrowed that focus on exactly who she serves. The clearer you can be on who you serve, and it may not be, demographically, but you're going to know who is your target person that is your ideal client. And that's what I want you to think about when you're thinking of marketing your firm online. That's the first question. Who is your ideal client? And if you stick with me over the next couple days, I'm going to give you exactly more tips and questions that you can answer in order to focus on who your ideal client is and be able to identify your ideal client and their interests. And so then when you start your online marketing, you're going to have a very clear picture of who you're going after, and it's going to make the process so much easier, I promise you. But when you're thinking about this first question of who do you serve, I want you to also, in context with that, think about what's your specialty. Now, oftentimes attorneys will come to me and they'll say, Richard, I'm a patent attorney and just online marketing doesn't work for me. Or, I do mediation and this really doesn't work for me. I can tell you, if you look at these specialties, which is just a fraction of the number of specialties that lawyers specialize in. So we've got bankruptcy attorney, criminal attorney, DUI attorney, traffic attorney, probate attorney, corporate attorney, personal injury attorney, labor attorney, collections attorney, traffic attorney again, patent attorney, insurance attorney, mediation attorney. It doesn't really matter what type of attorney you are, but you need to know what your specialty is when you're going to be marketing your firm online, because the clearer you can be with regard to who you serve and what that specialty is of those people that you serve. So let's, take, for example, personal injury attorneys. With regard to the attorney world, I know that personal injury attorneys sometimes get a bad rap with regard to their advertising and marketing, but I can tell you they're at the forefront for attorneys and law firms on knowing how to market their firms online because they've been doing it. They've been putting themselves out there. They've been advertising and marketing their practice so that they can get clients in the door. And oftentimes, even corporate attorneys and patent attorneys and environmental attorneys, they need to be doing the same things and using the same sort of ideas and tactics that personal injury attorneys use. But even if you think about from the standpoint of the specialty of personal injury attorney, as you can see from these pictures, there's lots of different types of claims and cases even within personal injury attorneys. So you've got just regular car accidents. Maybe you have 18-wheeler accidents. Maybe you have motorcycle accidents. Maybe you have medical malpractice type cases. Maybe slip and fall with people who are premises liability type cases. Drug cases where someone's been injured as a result of taking a drug, or nursing home cases, even wrongful death cases. So there are, tens of dozens of different niches, even within a practice area like personal injury. So the more that you can be very specialized and have a clear idea of who you serve, the easier it's going to be on your digital marketing, because you're going to be able to focus in on the actual people who you serve and get a great picture of who those clients are. And when you know and you have that picture in your mind, if you just sit and think about it, take a minute, be quiet, and just think of a picture of who that ideal client is for you. That's going to help you when it comes to carrying out your online and digital marketing strategies. So if you think about not only who you serve, the second big question is, what type of result do you try to get for your clients? Now, if you're a criminal attorney, for example, you see the picture here of the bolt cutters cutting off the handcuffs. Or maybe you're just a mediation type attorney where you're trying to get agreement between the parties. Maybe you're a personal injury attorney where you're going after monetary damages. But you have to be clear on what is the result that I'm trying to get for my clients, so that you can picture that ideal client and then also visualize that result and know that end result that you're trying to get for them, because then that helps you in your messaging with regard to digital marketing, maybe videos that you're creating, articles that you're writing online. So if you can answer those two big questions of who do I serve and what is the result I'm trying to get for them, then as a beginner online marketer, you don't have to be scared. If you can answer those two questions with clarity, you can go to me or any other marketing strategist, and they're going to be able to help you put the systems in place to get clients coming in through your online marketing strategies. But if you don't ask those two questions of who do I serve and what results do my clients want, or what result do I get for my clients, if you don't know those two topics, then it's kind of like you're shooting at a bullseye, but you're way off the mark. You're not going to have any idea of the target that you're trying to hit. So anybody with regard to marketing strategy is not going to really know how to guide you and help you to find those ideal clients on Facebook or LinkedIn, or creating videos for YouTube, because you don't have that clear picture. So if you can answer those two questions, then you're going to be able to get exactly what you want and hit that bullseye. So I want you to take some time before we get into my videos for tomorrow. I want you to come back for the live stream tomorrow, where we're going to get into a little bit more detail about who your ideal client is and the questions you can answer in order to get to those ideal clients. And when you do, you're going to be able to hit the bullseye every time. You're going to know who that ideal client is, and you're going to know what result you're trying to get for them. And you're going to have clarity with regard to your digital marketing. So when you think about the question, even if you're very much a beginner, of where do I start? With regard to your starting, answer those two questions. Who do you serve? What result do you get for your clients? When you're able to answer those questions with clear and absolute detail, your digital marketing system is going to be up and running in no time, and you're going to see those ideal clients walking through the door. I hope that helps you with your digital marketing strategy, even if you're a beginner. If you want more resources, check in the description below this video on our YouTube channel and subscribe for more information and get notifications when we go live pretty much every weekday at 5 p.m. Central. Thanks a lot for joining me, and I hope you have a blessed day.